Yvonne, thank you so much for joining me. Can we start with a little bit of a brief description of who you are, your background, your role?
Well, okay. So at a very young age, I really got excited about business. I think I thought I was great at selling candy bars and newspapers, and just really had thrived in business and entrepreneurship, and really had that work ethic that you need to be successful. So high energy individual, of course. I had a little bit of a journey, but ultimately landed at Bank of America. And when I started at Bank of America and I brought that, it was so eye-opening because people listened to me. Even though I was this associate that came in, this little analyst that came in, like I would be in meetings and I would give recommendations and everybody'd listen. And I was like, wow, it was exciting for me. And I felt like I could give more and more ideas and recommendations. So it was wonderful. It was so enthralling. I definitely wanted to go, as I was at Bank of America, I wanted to do capital markets. And Wachovia did. And they hired me as a business analyst project manager for their wholesale bank, or their wholesale operations. And I was doing business analysis for their asset-based lending application, which was also for CLOs. I love to learn. I think that's key. And the AIG was great. It was an entrepreneurship kind of environment. We were a new team of leaders. We came in, we were able to really develop structure, include and integrate some of the current processes, but really develop new processes. They did not have secondary authentication for external facing websites. So we were implementing across all of their platforms and lines of businesses. So really having that operations, that governance, that analytics, building out their data infrastructure and reporting. I was able to do that, and really that service catalog model, because this is just like in architecture as a service that we worked on. This was digital as a service and digital security as a service. So that was a big change. In the midst of that really coming to the end, I decided to become an entrepreneur and opened 2 lash lounges. And I've learned a lot. I have learned a lot. So now I have 2 locations, and they've been open close to 3 years. It's supposed to be an absentee owned business. So basically I built this business, or decided to do this franchise, because I would still be able to have a career. So I took a job at Wells Fargo as a product owner. It was a natural position that they felt I would be a good fit, because I did asset-based lending. This was asset-based lending. Journeys are wonderful, and you learn from every single one of them. The biggest thing is I want to be passionate about what I do. I like to roll up my sleeves. I don't really have one job I love them all. And for me, it's like, how can I will deliver whatever is the need for that business and for that client, because I'm passionate about what I do. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. A dream job, international technology, would give me an opportunity to innovate, be involved in technology. But I'll tell you, most importantly, is I want to continue to learn.
Can I ask you, can people book you by the hour? And if yes, for what?
Okay.
How?
So I would love for people to book me by the hour. I think it would be great. There's a lot of things I can help with. So if you think about my product management and product strategy, so they have a new product they want to get into the market, they have a new system or platform, and they want me to take a look at the user experience and help them map that strategy. I'd love to do that with them. If they have a small business they need to get off the ground, if they're looking at, taking a small business and making it a franchise, being a franchisor, or even purchasing a franchise, and want to hear about my experiences and my knowledge, my challenges, and most importantly, how to do it right. Yes. And how to make the right choices. An hour is not long, but you can definitely get some great feedback. and get some great knowledge and understanding about what are the risks and what are some of the things that you can do better, so that they can do it better than I did, right? So
Yeah,
they
they
can
can
learn from my
learn they can learn from your years of
mistakes.
experiences in
Yeah.
1 hour and hopefully avoid years of mistakes.
Exactly, exactly. End to end, what do you do for product management, for innovation? I'm thinking about market analysis. So I do a lot of competitive market analysis on pricing, on what should I price things for? How should I price them? How should I deliver them to the market? You know, how do I deliver more for more value for the same price? How do I differentiate myself in the market? So being able to talk about that. Also, social media, okay? Nobody knows about social media till you own a business. And all of my business comes from social media. So all I talk about is search engine optimization, demographics, how to target, how to get those leads in the door to call, to be able to get people walking through my doors in both my salons, the metrics, the KPIs that you need to track, how to tie them to the business operations of the business, and how to establish the processes that can ensure you have the controls in place to know what is failing in your business if it is. How to weather storms like COVID, right? Being able to do that. Data, our data retention. What are some of the challenges we had? Some of the data redundancies that happen and how they're handled. Platforms, or even KPI reporting, dashboards, analytics, Power BI. All of those things are things that I've all had experience with. User experience is big for me. I love to learn new applications and test new platforms and see the challenges, as well as sometimes it's not going to be in an hour, but maybe somebody wants help rebuilding they have a platform and they need to reverse engineer the documentation. Maybe they need
start with an hour.
Yes, exactly. It can start with an hour and it can lead to more and more opportunities, and hopefully to generate income for those businesses and those people that are looking to reach out. Hopefully it's going to be such a big growth opportunity, and we're going to build a relationship. It's not that just that hour, it's that new relationship you're building and that network of people that are your assets, right? That are the people that help you succeed. Mentoring for sure on women in technology and dealing with diversity and inclusion issues and challenges. I've dealt with them. I've worked with them. I've managed teams that are growing and want to grow and develop. So I've got a lot of areas that I can help on. And I've probably almost like, if you think I might know it, I probably know a little bit about it to be able to, help you. And I'm okay with researching some things before we meet just to make sure I understand what your needs are. The biggest thing is take risks. Don't shy away from taking a risk, because lots of risks will gain rewards. We always second guess ourselves, and we beat ourselves up a lot. So I think most importantly for anybody is don't beat yourself up, because you're wonderful and you have amazing talent and skills, and everybody's got pluses and minuses, but but that's what makes you just so perfect.
Yeah.
And that's what makes teams so strong, is the diversity. If everybody was the same, we would never get anything done.
Is there anything you want to cover that I haven't yet covered?
No, I think you've been very thorough.
Yes, you are open for work, and
Yes.
but you want work that is fulfilling to you, right? That you can be absolutely leverage, and you can have room to learn, to grow, and be passionate and excel.
Yes.
Essentially, right? So in the meantime, we've already covered all the things that you can be booked for by the hour to start whatever, just see where it goes.
Love it. Well, I look forward to meeting everybody and to really enjoying my time. That hour, I can't wait to meet you and help you succeed and hopefully achieve your goals. And thank you so much for giving me the opportunity and making me your first guest.
You're welcome, and thank you again.